Hello everyone, welcome to my online classroom, and today in this video we are going to discuss about the important points of this chapter, the main content of this chapter, and under the flowchart we are going to discuss. So this is chapter 7 of history, print culture and the modern world. So as you can see, all the important headings which is related to this chapter I have mentioned in this flowchart. So by this flowchart I hope we can understand that what are the main topics we have to prepare. So here you can see the first introduction is very important, as we very well know that history, the word history is derived from the Greek language word historia, which means to learn or know by inquiry. So here, and the chapter name is print culture in the modern world, so it means related to the print culture, related to the printing uh, thing, how the reading mania is being raised, what are the important roles played by the print culture in our life, and how the modern world is connected to it. That all the important things we are going to read and we are going to understand throughout the whole chapter. So let's start. First of all, the introductions be given. So of course, in this chapter, we will read about the print culture like newspapers, magazines, different literary and religious books, etc., which went a long way in heralding the modern world. Without the development of the print culture, no education was possible, no reforms were possible, and no national movements were possible. Such was the importance of the print culture. And now, as you can see, this is the main heading of this chapter, print culture and the modern world. And under this print culture and the modern world, we are going to read. Just like you can see with the red color, I've mentioned all the important headings here. First, it is the first printed book. Second, print comes to Europe. Third is the print revolution and its impact. Next, we have the reading mania. Next, we have here the 19th century. Next, India and the world of print, and here religious reforms in public debates, and here next we have new forms of publication, and next we have print and censorship. So these all are the important headings which is coming under the chapter print culture and the modern world, which we have to be complete. And here, as you can see here, the first printed books contain other main headings, subheadings, and under that some important points related to these points you have to be complete the chapter. Just let's start. So the first printed books here, first is print in China. Okay, because the first printed books which is be introduced, the art of printing is introduced in China. So regarding of the China we have to read. So here it is be mentioned that earliest print technology developed in China, Japan and Korea. So first of all, the earliest whatever print technology was be developed, it is be developed in China, then Japan, and after that Korea. And what kind of print technology was developed in China? So here woodblock printing was introduced in China in AD 594. After that, Chinese aquarium book, that all the books whatever they were with the help of the woodblock printing they were be producing. So they all the books are being folded and staged. So that is the according to the Chinese accordion book, they all the works is be doing like this. After that, it is the here developed calligraphy. So calligraphy, the art of writing, is the here how the calligraphers, skilled calligraphers, how they are copy, how they are producing the duplicate copies. So that is the mention. After that, it is the mention Chinese imperial patronage. So of course, in China, a lot of books were be produced that time, and the credit goes to the imperial patronage because of the civil services exam, and even the merchants they want some written material to record their whatever they are doing business regarding of that they want to keep records. So for this purpose they use uh, and because of that in China it is the very famous. Next it is the here with the increase in urban culture print diversified. So by the invention by the lot of material was be produced that time in the printing uh, with the help of the printing. That's why it is increase in urban culture which is the diversified. Next it is the here reading became a leisure activity. So in the leisure time the people they like to read books. And next we have Shanghai hub of new print culture. So in China, Shanghai became a new hub, a place where a lot of printing material was be published according to demand in the demand in the market. Next we have print in Japan. So of course here from the China the printing, the art of printing was introduced in Japan by the Buddhist missionaries, and it is the year AD 768 to 770. After that, if you are going to see, so of course many of the times it is be asked that write the name of the oldest Buddhist book. So it is Diamond Sutra, which is printed in AD 868. Next it is printed on textiles and paper money playing cards. So whatever printing work was be done there that time, that all the work were done on the textiles, paper money, playing cards. Next, it is with their libraries and bookstores were also be open, and their different kind of books will be published, and it was be all the kinds of different books will be available in the market. It's just some books like on the women, music, calculation, etiquette. So on all these topics, the books will be present, and they all will be available in the market. After that, print comes to Europe. So of course here print in Europe, how the print culture was be introduced in Europe. So that was be introduced by the Marco Polo, especially in the Italy. After, of course, here it is also mentioned that Chinese paper reached Europe through Silk Route. So Silk Route is very important here. Then it is the next year production of manuscripts and production of book in Italy by the Marco Polo, and here also woodblock printing was the popular. Demand for book increased in Europe day by day. The demand of book was also be increased, and books begin to be exported also. Scribes begin to be employed. The calligraphers were also be employed, and woodblock printing brought by Marco Polo popularized. Need for quick and cheap production of book, and now when there is a lot of demand in the market, so of course there is a requirement for quick and cheap production of book is be required, and to fulfill this thing, Gutenberg, and our next topic is coming, which is Gutenberg and the printing press. So he was the son of a merchant and grew on an agricultural estate, adapted existing technology of olive and wine presses, made a printing press and metal alphabet. And next heading we have first book printed. It was the Bible, and total 180 copies will be printed with the first printing machine, which was made by the Gutenberg. And here printed books resemble written manuscripts in appearance and layout. So printed books were also resemble look like the written manuscript, which in terms of their appearance and layout. And remember the Bible, the 180 copies which were printed by the Gutenberg press, that was be printed during the 3 years. So many of the time this question is also be asked in the exam. Next, it is the here printing presses set up in Europe. So all throughout Europe, many of the printing presses will be set up. Next, we have production of book multiply. Of course, when printing machines will be set up and they will be invented, and they all will be set up in the throughout the Europe. So of course, production of book was be multiplied, and lot of different types of books were coming in the market. Beginning of print revolution. It shows that there started a new way of print revolution. Next, so regarding of the print revolution, we have the next heading, print revolution and its impact. So what is the role of the print revolution and what its impact there, that on the basis of this we are going to read this content. So first, under this first heading we have new reading public. So day by day new reading public was raised. So here printed reduced cost of books. So of course due to printing it reduced the cost of the books, and that's why there is a huge demand in the market for the books regarding the taste of the different taste of the reading public. Next is here due to printing machine, markets flooded with books, reading public emerged. Publishing books illustrated with pictures to attract illiterates, so especially the people those who were illiterate that time and they don't know how to read. For them also publishers and the booksellers they done something, and that was they were publishing books with the illustrated pictures so that the illiterate people they can read those books. After that we have the printed material orally transmitted. So printed material was also orally transmitted. The person who was know how to read, that person orally read the books, loudly read the books. By that the illiterate people also hear those things, and here by this way hearing public and reading public intermingle, come closer. Next it is with here. So it shows that how the hearing public and reading public comes closer to each other. Next, move to the next heading. It is religious debates and the fear of rain. So it was also the main content of the chapter, and from that this para or this heading also 3 mark, 5 mark questions are coming in the exam. That how the religious debates were being held that time, and why there is the fear of the rain, and why the print culture was not be welcomed by everyone in the society. So here print encouraged debate and discussion. Of course, due to print, everyone was reading that time and they have the knowledge. That's why they were doing debate and discussion over there to exchange their knowledge. For this purpose, when their of course print encouraged debate and discussion. And next it is here, not everyone welcome print. As I said right now, that everyone was not be welcome the print culture, especially the religious people. Fear of getting rebellious and irreligious. The religious gurus, they were every time they were having this fear that by the reading the books the public become rebellious and irreligious. Next, it is with here, the example was with here, division of church into Catholics and the Protestants due to 95 Theses by Martin Luther. So Martin Luther, a great religious reformer, also published 95 Theses, and in 95 Theses he was criticized the working of the church, and that's why there was a division of the church into Catholics and Protestants. Next, move to the print and dissent. So here, reinterpretation of religious texts. Many of the people there, those who were literate, they read different books. So by their own knowledge, they reinterpreted in their own words. They were written the books, religious texts, and explained the meaning of the Bible. And by that, because of their work, the church and the monarchs, they will not be satisfied, and introduction of severe controls over publishers and booksellers. So that's why there is a control put by the Roman Catholic Church over the publishers and booksellers. If any publisher and booksellers, they are going to publish this kind of religious text, so they are going to be get punishment by the Roman Catholic Church. And because of that, some books were being maintained, and they were put into index of prohibited books in 1558. So it was ordered by the Roman Catholic Church that no any publisher and bookseller, they are not going to print and sell this kind of books which is be mentioned in this index of prohibited books. If they are going to sell or publish those books, so they are going to get the punishment. So this was the main important content which is related to the print and dissent. If they are not going to, dissent means if they are not going to follow the order of the Roman Catholic Church regarding the religion. Next, move to the next heading, the reading mania, about the reading public. So what kind of the reading public were here? So here, new forms of print was here, like new forms of the print. Literacy increased due to when literacy was increased in the European countries. So there were new kind of forms of print culture was be introduced and coming in the market in a huge demand. To fulfill this demand, even new forms of literature came up like the almanacs, chapbooks, billiards, glue. So in the forms of the literature, in the forms of the different like almanacs, chapbooks, and billiards, glue, shilling series were be there. So in this way, new forms of literature was coming in the market to satisfy the reading mania, reading public. Next, it is the here development of periodical press. So of course, regarding of the periodical press also, there was a development, new further innovations will be there. Next, we have the newspaper, journals, scientific texts, philosophical writings were widely printed and read. So in the market, newspaper, journals, scientific texts, philosophical writings, so related to all in the each and every field, all the things were coming in a printed material was becoming and read hugely. Next, it is be here, tremble therefore times of the world. So first of all, this question is becoming this line said by whom. So that answer is be given in this para. It is the here, books spread progress and enlightenment. Many felt books could change world, liberate society. So many of the people that time they believe because of the print culture, now the world is going to be changed, and which kind of society is going to become? It is the liberate society. Next, it is be here, Louis Sebastian Mercier proclaimed printing press the most powerful engine of progress in public opinion. So this was a remark by the sentence was said by the Louis Sebastian Mercier that he proclaimed that printing press is the most powerful engine of progress in public opinion. Next, it is with a warning for the tyrants, and here print culture and the French Revolution, how it is we believe that the French Revolution was had due to the print culture, or the credit goes to the print culture. What is the connection with the between of the print culture and the French Revolution? So here print created conditions for French Revolution. It is believed that due to print culture, the print created the condition for the French Revolution, the revolution which was took in France, that the credit goes to the print culture. Second, it is with the popularized ideas of Enlightenment thinkers. That time Rousseau were with the Voltaire, Montesquieu. So by the writings, how the ideas due to enlightenment of these thinkers, how their ideas were encourage the people for this to do French Revolution. Next, it is with the created new culture of dialogue and debate. So new culture, it was also created a new culture of dialogue and debate. Everyone is not going to follow the things blindly. What they ask question. So it increased the power of asking the question and reasoning. Next, it is with the mocked royalty and criticized their morality. Even they were through their print culture by the art of printing, they also mocked royalty and criticized their morality. Even now move to the 19th century, it is next main heading. So under this 19th century, we are going to read the work about the things which is related to children, women and workers. After that, main heading, next we have further innovations. And so let's start first of all, children, women and workers. So compulsory primary education in late 19th century. So first of all, there for the children, they made compulsory primary education in the late 19th century. It means they they want to increase literacy rate. And for this, beginning of children's place. So for especially for the children, one printing press will be invented or started there by the Grimm brothers. How they are collected all the fairy tales from the village to village, and then they are going to be print. Next, it is with the for the women, especially for the women, cheap books were be printed, which were known as the penny magazines. Next, we have collection and compilation of folktales. So, how the Grimm brothers, they compiled and collected the folktales, especially for the children. And next, here women writers, they find a new women. So, whatever the women they were wrought in their writings, especially they want to define new women there in their writings. After that, next heading we have leading libraries come into existence. How it is lending libraries, how the lending libraries play their important role here. So that is also very important. Those who were not, they cannot afford the books. So through the lending libraries, they are going to afford those books. Next, we have the shortened working days give workers time to read and write. Even though workers they started to read and also started to write this experience through the books. Next, it is the here further innovation. So in the print culture, many of the further innovations were there, like new kind of printing machines were being invented. Series of innovations in print technology were there. Perfection of power-driven cylindrical press was being started. So what was the speed of this? That is also mentioned in this chapter. Next, it is the here development of offset press, beginning of electrically operated press, method of feeding paper was being improved, plates quality became better. Birth of serialized novels were becoming in serial-wise novels were becoming in the market, which is also created an interest among the public. Cheap paperback editions during depression years. Even from the 1929 to 1930, the European countries faced depression years, the Great Depression. That's why in the market they are going to produce the cheap paper books. Next, it is the here India and the world of print. How the print culture came to India and what is the important work was be done here. So first of all, before of the age of print, manuscripts were be there. India's old tradition of handwritten manuscripts were be there, and those manuscripts were written by the hand, and where they were written on the palm leaves or handmade paper, which we very well know that time it was very fragile and expensive. Carefully handled, it was very difficult to handle them, and it was very difficult to read them. Oral learning by students in the gurukuls, all the things whatever there, because books were not be there. So in that time the gurus were reciting all the things, and the students through their memory they have to learn. Next, it is the here print comes to India. How the print culture comes to India, that was the credit goes to Portuguese, and they brought the print culture in India. And here in this which place, Goa. Books printed by Jesuit priests in vernacular language. So Jesuit prints printed a lot of books in the vernacular languages like Marathi and Konkani. Next, it is the here East India Company imported press during 1650s. So in the year 1650s, the English East India Company introduced they have imported the press, the printing machine in India. Next, it is English printing began in India, and now due to introduction introduced with the import of the printing machine here by the East India Company, now English printing was started. Next, it was the here James Augustus Hickey edited Bengal Gazette. Next, we are going to move to the religious reforms and the public debates. So through the by the printing machines, how the social reforms were be done there. Debates and confrontation around religious issues were be there. Emergence of new ideas. Intense controversies between social and religious reformers and Hindu orthodoxy. Due to print culture, many of the controversies were being held between the social and religious reformers and Hindu orthodoxy. Next, it is the here fear among Muslims. The Muslims were also fear due to this printed culture. Collapse of Muslim dynasties made ulema anxious. They feared conversion and change in Muslims' personal laws. Even began Urdu translation of holy scriptures, published fatwas cautioning Muslims about their conduct. Next, it is the here print and Hindu. So what is the work? How to print affected the lives of the Hindus also. So here print encouraged religion in vernacular languages. First printed edition of Tulsidas Ramcharitmanas was with you. Next cheap lithographic editions flooded in the markets. Religious texts were widely read, discussed and debated. And next it was with the creation of a pan-Indian identities, that through the writing the one person is be connected with the another person which is sitting in the different place in India. So how the people from the different part of this country, they came together through their writing, through their written work. Next it is we here few new forms of publication. So of course in the new forms of the publication we are going to read about the novels, visual culture, caricatures and cartoons, and women in print also. So let's start. Novels developed in Europe, acquired Indian forms and styles. New literary forms emerged, lyrics, short stories, essays were there. Visual culture of prints reproduced. Here spelling is the mistake, so just we are going to be corrected. Reproduced, okay. So prints reproduced multiple copies of paintings also. Cheap prints and calendars were becoming in the market, which is very helpful for the people to decorate their house. Next, caricatures and cartoons is be given. So through the caricatures and the cartoons on social and political issues appeared in newspapers and journals, they mocked Western culture and expressed fear of social change. Women in print. So how the women and the print is connected to each other. Reading among middle class women increased because that time many of the people, they were against of the reading of the women, especially the middle class people, those who were the liberal husbands and the fathers, they were allowed their women to start to read, and even schools were there, so they started to send their girls in those schools. Then liberal families educated their women. Folks, of course, the liberal families, those who want liberty and they want to see change in the society, so they were agreed to send their families, they want to educate them. Even conservatives feared that women would be widowed. So conservative, the people, those who were in the society, they every time they were feared that if women were started to read and to write, so it was their thinking that the women, those who were reading, they would be widowed. Next, it is with their examples of the that time most of the women, those who were studied and they were wrote something. So here we have the example. Rajsundari Devi wrote first full-length autobiography, which is known as Amar Jeevan, in 1876 in Bengali language. Next, it is we have the example here. Kailash Bhashani, Tarabai Shinde, and Pandita Ramabai highlighted the miserable conditions of women. So these are the some famous Indian women writers, those who were written a lot of regarding their experiences. Next, we have print and the poor. So print culture was also influenced and affected the life of the poor. Setting up of public libraries were be there. By that, the people, those who want to read, they can be easily read. And issues of caste discrimination entered print in 1857. So caste discrimination, many of the time this issue become, this topic really become very popular. Jyotiba Phule's Ghulamgiri came in 1871, and their topic also the caste discrimination. Even social reform sponsored libraries, that how the social reform sponsored libraries. Next, we have the last heading of this chapter, which is very important. Last but not the least, print and censorship. And from this topic also, many of the time important questions are be coming in the exam. So here, what is the meaning of the censorship and regulations to control press freedom? Okay, some restrictions is be imposed on the press, that they cannot be print anything by their own. First of all, they have to take permission from the Britishers, the rulers, and then they have to print. So in this way, censorship was be put on the press. Next, it is with their newspapers encouraged to celebrate British rule, and the papers, newspapers, those who were writing everything good about the British rule, those papers were be encouraged by the Britishers. After revolt of 1857, native press was clamped down. Even after the revolt of 1857, now it was a time when Britishers, they put censorship, strictly censorship on the print culture, and after that, in which way they have introduced by the way of vernacular press act passed in 1878, and according to that, all the written material which is be written in the vernacular language, the local, the regional language, that was be stopped, and only the papers and the things are going to be published in the English language. So these all are here, these all are the important headings and the important points which we have to be complete under this chapter. And if you are going to read all these topics, it means you are going to be complete the whole chapter. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So please like, share and subscribe this channel for more updates.